for Jake's Power Hour and see what he's been playing.
I've been playing a little game called Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah,
Black Ops
dabba
6.
do.
Yabba doo-doo, huh?
The only thing new I've played, so it is I like it. I enjoy it so far.
How much time you put in?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Time played not available. So I don't know.
So not enough. Damn.
Probably like 10 to 12. 10, 12 hours. Maybe less. Probably less. Probably like 5 hours. 5, 6 hours. But it's good so far. Almost got my first gun gold. I'm not like Devin and Cody and Alex, who are just good at the game and can gold a gun in one match.
Not like Snow, who got a gold gun day one. That's awesome.
So did Alex.
Yep.
Oh, they're the two best players we know.
I played with Alex the next morning, and he was like, "Yep, I already got my first gun gold."
I'm gonna be honest. I like the diamond. Diamond's nice.
You got to get the gold before you can get diamond.
I know. Diamond
Better
and
get to it.
snake skin looks pretty cool too, or whatever that's called.
Dark spine.
Dark spine.
You better get to work.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, me neither. Haven't played the campaign yet. Definitely want to. But multiplayer's fun. It feels kind of like an old Call of Duty, but at the same time, not really, because skill-based matchmaking is still ass and makes me want to kill myself.
Is it still skill-based matchmaking? I thought it wasn't.
Absolutely is.
They'll never get rid of it.
The way you'll know
is
when you play with Snow, you'll never have a good game. And then when you play alone, you'll do all right. Am I wrong?
I don't know. You still can't toggle skill-based matchmaking?
No.
That seems like a strange and easy fix. Snow, I'll still play with you. I don't care.
Well, I'll still play with Snow too. I don't care if I get shit on the entire time.
See, I run and gun. I run into danger. Everybody else is afraid. They creep around in corners and lay down and shoot from afar. Nah. I like it up close and personal.
No, I don't mind playing with Snow. I don't mind getting shit upon.
Like on Bunker Hill, where they said, don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. Yeah.
You run into the whites of their teeth.
Yeah, that's what I think about. I think my forefathers, my white American forefathers, they said do this. So
there you go. I will give it a 3.5 out of 5. I haven't played the campaign yet, so I can't judge it based on that yet. So
I had a good time playing with you guys. I played like last Sunday morning before football.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a couple really decent games. It was very surprising.
Because you weren't playing with Snow.
I mean, that's possible. I would rather play with Snow.
Oh, for sure. I would much rather play with people. I won't play Call of Duty alone anymore.
Now, other than that, like it's fine. I think graphically it's nice. I don't think it's graphically changed at all in years. But does it have to? No.
Lighting probably a little better, but other than that, yeah.
There's some maps I don't like, and some maps I really do enjoy. I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I have fun when I play with my friends. Like, I can't lie. This is last Friday, really fun.
Yeah, we'll have to run it back this Friday.
Did we have something planned this Friday already? Was it that?
Maybe.
I don't think we planned it, but it can be.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go.
There we go.
Big dogs. Is that an acorn? Is that a nut? Is that a dreidel?
A dreidel.
You're probably thinking of next Friday, which is the one or the
Very
session
nice.
0.
Perhaps I am. Yeah.
I get a good game. Good game.
How do you feel about Call of Duty?
Cody, you have anything to say?
I have always been a Treyarch fan. I've always enjoyed the Black Ops games. To me, their systems work the best. They've had some of the best movement in all of Call of Duty. The maps, I feel like just Call of Duty in general has kind of been lacking on map design recently. But the maps are fun. There's only really like I'm not a fan of what the fuck is it called? Lowtown? The one with the boats. Not a fan of that. But outside of that, most of the maps are fine.
Yeah. There's no
Um,
map in it that's like, God, this is awful.
Yeah. So far, no.
Like, remember
But
that castle map on Ghost?
I remember the one where there was a bunch of like stone buildings that you could be around, but it was like open grassy field.
Yes, that one. That was
Oh.
huge.
See, I loved that map.
Terrible.
But other Call of Duties, there are definitely maps that I'm like, I don't want to play this. This one, I don't really feel that. The guns have all felt good so far. They've all felt unique. Some past Call of Duties have gotten to where like every assault rifle just feels the same. Every marksman just feels the same. You can definitely tell if somebody's using the Barrett 50 cal versus just a regular sniper. I enjoy it. I know some people are complaining that the camos are too easy now. Fuck off. I don't want to be sitting here doing the fucking 360 no scope to get a snakeskin camo. Fuck you. But I like it. I would say 4 out of 5 right now. Haven't played zombies yet. Haven't done the campaign yet. I've heard good things about zombies. Heard great things about the campaign.
I do want to play the campaign.
Same.
So that's my take. What's our OTC got?
Pardon? So as probably the 4th best Call of Duty player on this podcast, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'll start with my rating. Very enjoyable. I like Treyarch. I love Treyarch. They can do no wrong in my eyes, especially when it comes to zombies. Haven't played zombies yet. Their campaigns are usually top tier. Haven't played campaign yet, so multiplayer is the only thing that I can critique. I have to say, people like Jake and the rest of his buddies have ruined Call of Duty in the last few years. All right.
Damn, getting called out.
What did I do?
All right.
Oh, you're talking about streamers and
I am
content creators.
tired of getting killed in less than half a second by the same 3 guns over and over again because Timmy over there says, "Hey, this is the best TTK gun out there. Hey, this is the best damage out there. Hey, this is the fastest." Yeah. I'm tired of getting
loadout, bro.
I'm tired of getting shot by the M4, the Ames, and the AK.
The C9, that's another one.
That's fine. It's supposed to be fast. I relish the times when I get like sniped or like LMG'd. Like,
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, that is one thing that like the culture of Call of Duty has changed over the years. It's no longer about like, all right, I'm just gonna go on and have fun. It's all right, I need to be like this streamer. I need to have the best loadout. I need to this and that, whatever.
I think the beauty of playing games where you can create things like your own loadout is that you get to express some originality in your gameplay. That's what I like about it. My loadout, I have messed with myself. And is it the best? Probably not, but who unlocked the sticky grenade? I did.
Proud of you.
I mean, I think that I don't. I mean, people play however they want. You know, we'll make fun of some people for the way they play certain things, sure, but I do not see the point in like digging for somebody else's build in a game like this.
I agree.
Right. Like, it's completely different for something like 2K or something like that because if you don't build your build a certain way, you're not playing in park. And most of the time, you're not going to do anything in my career either. So that kind of makes sense. And the characters for that are so fucking expensive that most people are only going to be able to build one. But for something like this, where there's 33 guns to start off with, play however the fuck you want.
I think I have to disagree with you. I don't think it's different. Because if people weren't following all these fucking archetypes, then we could just fuck around and have fun in park.
I
guess
agree
that's
with
true
that.
too. Yeah, I guess that's fair too. If they didn't have a guide to go off of, then they would just build whatever they wanted, and then everybody would be ass. So
I
yeah,
mean,
maybe.
as good as guides are, I think now in the year of our Lord 2024 going into 2025, I think people in general lack originality in many aspects, and one of them is in gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does suck going into games and watching and seeing everybody using the same weapons.
So I
Yeah.
don't watch like guide videos and shit like that
The same weapons, the same clothing, all of that. That's Monster Hunter's a good one.
Yeah.
I like people can for sure do it in Monster Hunter.
They just
But
don't.
the amount of the amount of things you can do, I mean, I guess it kind of depends because of course, it can be done in Monster Hunter, but there are so many options to do so many stupid things in Monster Hunter. Like that, and you can see
Monster
every
Hunter also is
every
a
piece of
PvP, though.
equipment. Every piece of equipment has its own look, so everybody looks different. Nobody goes into Monster Hunter looking the same, except for in World after they drop the best armor for free.
But it's different because it's not PvP.
Right. No, I understand, but I guess it is really different because it's not PvP. But I don't know, man. I just want some originality back in the world. That's all I want.
And just have fun. Play games for fun.
That's it. That's how I feel. Play games for fun. It's I mean, it can really be said for many things. Like people playing Madden. Who are the go-to? Hey, you want to play online in Madden? Well, you're playing the Ravens. You are playing against the Ravens. Who do you want to be? You better be the Ravens. Because you're going to have to stop the Ravens.
College football, Alabama and Ohio State.
Yep. Maybe Tennessee. It does not
Colorado.
vary.
Sorry, Colorado's in there too.
Does not, very little delineation.
It's just the meta. It's the same thing it's the same thing anytime it's a competition thing. Pokemon, there's a meta you have to follow.
There is a meta. But I think Pokemon's a little more nuanced because a lot of people tech for different things. Like there's always a tech for something, and you're never going to know what somebody else is teching for.
Sure, but there's
the same. The deck ideas are pretty much the same depending on what you're playing. Like Roaring Moon, you build Roaring Moon, you can do a lot of things with Roaring Moon.
Right.
There aren't going to be many of the same Roaring Moon decks, but they all do basically the same thing.
Right.
Which helps me feel better about it. But I still get that's why I gravitate towards the decks that Snow hates me playing. Like that's why I built Raticate. Because who's playing Raticate?
Raticate was fun to play.
Me, because I do not lack originality.
That's why you built me Alcremie.
Exactly. It's all about having fun. Like that's what I want for people. Like I go and have fun. Do I like playing those mega meta builds where somebody has an automatic shotgun in Call of Duty and just blows my face off, or somebody somehow, and I still don't get it because I watch the kill cams, they have sniper rifles and they immediately pull up the scope and I'm already set up and lined up in the scope and they sniper blast me up close. Like I don't get it. I don't even understand how it works because I'll hit R2 pull up the sight or L2 pull up the sight and I'm not aiming at them. Not even close to them. I don't know. Let's just, hey, I'm having a good time. Games are fun.
Games are fun.
Do what you want to do, though. Don't do what other people do.
I will also add, I really like the perk system this go around, and how if you have 3 of the same kind, you get a specialty perk.
Yeah.
All of them very unique, very good, very geared to what they're doing. 3Con's been my favorite so far. I don't know. I love it.
All right, so back to my review.
Sorry.
I'm tired of having to sweat every single game that I get on. I'm on my fourth gold gun, trying to get that. It's a 9 to 5 job every single game, just trying to survive. I'm playing Scump, Formal, Crim 6,
Yeah, you are.
Karma every single game.
Because
Look,
you're the goat.
Treyarch is like the best at map making, and I feel like they phoned it in on this one because there's probably one or two maps that are okay at best, and the rest are awful.
You think they're awful?
As many times as I've played them, they are awful.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I have two maps I really like, and we'll see if I'm even close to yours. The that house. I don't know how else to describe it. The house with the piano and the pool.
Skyline. I do like Skyline.
Yeah, Skyline, and I like Red Card.
I like Red Card.
I hate that I can't get on the field, but I like Red Card's an enjoyable map.
Snow hates them both.
Sorry, dude.
Red Card is almost on the same level as Piccadilly.
Which one's Piccadilly?
No.
Different game. Nothing is on Piccadilly level.
Red Card
No.
is second to worst, I would say, other than Lowdown.
Listen.
Red Card's where I had my best game.
Devin also never experienced the good Call of Duty maps in his life.
That's true. That's true.
I'm about to play Nuketown next week.
I said good, Devin.
I'm excited.
Sorry.
Look,
I understand if you don't like the maps, but to call it Piccadilly?
It's disgustingly awful.
Okay, what's wrong with Skyline?
There's nothing wrong with Skyline. It's enjoyable, along with Subsonic is actually decent.
Which one's that one?
That opens up in the
bunker?
The doors that open and close all the time.
That's Subsonic
with the jets.
With the jets.
Yeah.
I actually do like that. That one's enjoyable.
And you know what?
That one.
Babylon.
You like Babylon?
I do.
It's hit or miss for me. Sometimes they're good games.
Which one is Babylon?
The Babylon is the one that's just four corners.
The square
with like the opening in the middle, like the archways.
Yeah.
Bro, of course you like
that. That's
my
least favorite one.
I hate that map. I just get murdered on that map.
Yeah. I was gonna say that map's either really good or just terrible.
I've only ever gotten destroyed on that map, to be fair.
I feel bad for like the Call of Duty professionals that have to play on these maps.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wild CDL.
They already GA'd like a couple assault rifles, so like yeah.
Have they? Is AK already GA'd?
No, the M4 is.
XM4.
Yep.
What's that mean?
Which is crazy.
They just agree not to play with it in competitive play.
Damn.
Because eventually Call of Duty will just end up banning them. Or the CDL will end up banning them. But
yeah, I think the guns feel great, and even the snipers. I've tried sniper out for a little bit, and yeah, it feels great. Feels like the old Black Ops. So
it's gonna be a minute till I get to any other type of weapon.
But yeah, I'm working on my fourth gold gun, so I mean, look, the only time that I actually enjoyed and I was actually doing well was when I was playing with you guys. Playing solo is awful.
I did a have you done a free for all yet?
No.
Free for all's terrible in any.
I did free for all. I'm gonna be honest.
I used to love free for all.
I played one game of free for all, and it was stupidly fun. It was great. Map's not huge. I was literally just throwing grenades like off into the distance and getting kills. Like it was hilarious. It was fun. Free for all was fun. Played it once. I didn't get too deep into it. One game I played, fun.
Can't wait for Caleb to tell us how hardcore is.
Yeah, what a
guy.
He's playing Pokemon.
Also, I love that I'm shooting my whole clip into somebody, but it takes them 4 bullets just to kill me.
Hey, don't get me started on that.
Literally tells you how many times they hit you.
I feel it.
I'm done. 7 out of 10. Love it. Can't wait to play it after this podcast.
Which SMGs are stronger?
What do you mean? The Tonto is like destroying everybody.
That's what they're stronger.
The C9? Come on.
Maybe I'm just bad.
Well, for sure.
What are you mad about?
I said bad.
Oh.
Make
No,
Jake
you're
stronger.
great.
Devin just admitted that I was bad, so
Make Jake
How would I
great
know?
again. All right, that's it for Call of Duty. Jordy, anybody else play the game?
I played another game. Anybody? Am I the only one who played
I played
Monster
another
Hunter?
game too.
I played it.
I was waiting for you.
I played literally right before I got on the podcast.
That's crazy.
I did the beginning mission and then like one after that.
I didn't do anything after the beginning mission.
All I did was create my character.
Character creation was fun. Palico creation was fun. Bliss and Happy back at it again. You know.
I got Jorge with me.
R.I.P. baby. Yeah, no. First mission was very easy. I don't know if it was easy for the other weapons, but it was very
What are you
easy.
hunting?
Huh?
are you
I don't
hunting?
know. Some frog.
How is this beta set up? Like, is it just one mission, then you can go?
Oh yeah,
It's-
yeah. You do
it's
the main
one-
mission and
yeah.
then it's open.
Yeah, one
Then
main
you
mission.
do more,
and
you do more hunts.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit.
But so what it said is no save data is going to transfer over except for the created character.
That's fine. As long as the created character transfers over, I don't really care about the rest.
Yeah. So I don't know. Look, I don't know. I don't think the stats on the weapon you get are good because you are doing the first mission. But the bow seemed like crazy strong.
Did it?
Yeah, because you can like and I don't know if it was like because of the focus attack. I don't know how the other focus attacks work for the other weapons.
Mhm.
But the focus attacks really do some damage. But like all the bow like gameplay is exactly the same. I can switch you can switch between coatings much easier. You L1 and X or triangle or whatever to get to your coating. And then your bow or your arrows coated. But so you wear down a monster, get it like wounded, and then you can specifically target the wounded areas.
Yeah.
That's
And
nice.
so like you can fire like a bunch of arrows at one time with the arrows. You can fire tracer arrows, so you can shoot the monster and it's locked on with a tracer arrow, and then wherever you are and you fire the next arrow you fire will go to the monster wherever it is.
Oh, that's cool. Like a
Um,
heat-seeking arrow.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can also like you can fire a bunch of them at once, and they're also like they explode on contact. So if you do an arc shot, you drop like you rain like the 100 arrows on top of them. Some of those will be tracer arrows,
Oh, that's sick.
in which case they will detonate when they get hit. And you can still do the dragon piercer. You can do a dragon like homing thing, which is a bunch of arrows that launch the stronger attack. You can charge attack. Like the bow is just great. I mean, I feel like I never left with the bow. I'm doing everything. It plays like World, so it's good, graphically better. I mean, the game really looks beautiful. Yeah, I don't have much to say because I only played the one mission, but like, game looks good. Game feels good. The wave of nostalgia that burrowed its way through my insides as I was playing, it felt good. Did not feel like Rise at all. Felt much better than Rise.
Oh,
I feel like we're back in like World Iceborne territory right now.
Very good.
With the feeling. So I recommend to anybody. It's Monster Hunter time, you know.
So I
That's
played with the
9 out of 10 beta.
I played with the insect glaive. I will definitely have to wait to play with other people. In my opinion, they have nerfed the glaive quite a bit. So before, at least in World, you used to, when you vaulted up, you could do your like slash attack where you go forward. Well, you could do that like 2 or 3 times and then do your vertical slash down or whatever. Well, you only get to do the slash attack once. and then you have to vault back up and do it again, and then vault back up and do it again. So it took the like mobility and combo-ness out of it a little bit, which I didn't care for. The one good thing that they did do is with the Glaive's Focus Blast, it does a 3-hit combo that gives you all 3 of the charges on the insect bug, or the whatever the bug is called, which is good. It makes it real easy to get all 3 so you can actually do what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, that reminds. It's much easier to fire like the pods. Like
Yes,
you just get them. Like you grab and you can just shoot them. It's great.
yeah, and if you run out, just shoot a bird and then you get him back. But I mean, I like it. It does feel a lot more like World than Rise, which is always good. I'm excited to play more of it. I think it's gonna have to be with other people because the Glaive is not strong on its own right now.
Didn't mention at the beginning. So the beginning mission makes you call
SOS.
an SOS, yeah. And I think like I've only played it once, so I don't know if they were real people or not.
I don't
But
think so.
I'm pretty sure real people joined.
Yeah, I
joined
had
it.
some real people later, but the first one is not.
They also added new moves for the glaive too, though.
For what?
The glaive.
Yeah.
They added new moves for it.
Yeah, they have some. The Focus Blast is one of them, and then there's a couple like ground combos that you can do now. It's easier.
There's a new mounted move too.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say it's an easier to mount for sure, especially since one of the armors that they let you choose from is the like mount boost type thing. So I think it's fine. It'll be good. I just don't think it's not going to be good for solo right now. But they did add to where you can have 2 weapons at a time now. So you can run in like I'm probably going to do glaive and hammer. That way I have a hard-hitting weapon solo, and then I can do the mobility stuff, if I want to or need to or whatever. I like it. The only thing that I don't care for is the like auto running. Not a big fan of that.
Well, you don't have to use that.
I know, but it just feels clunky.
Just feels slow to me, but yeah, it's optional.
Yeah.
So doesn't bother me. Good beta.
Yeah. I'm excited to play with everybody.
Oh yeah.
I played a game called Tiny Glade. You guys ever heard of it?
I have.
I can't tell if Jordy he's been looking like that for a minute, and I wasn't sure if he was frozen or
I'm just
you
shy,
can't
that's
It's the
all.
way he looks. Jeez.
can't see his eyes, so I can't tell if he's like staring off into nothingness.
He's just a shy guy.
So Tiny Glade, it's a builder. It's a building game. But it's not like a survival building game. It's like
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
No, nothing like that at all.
City Skylines.
No, nothing like that at all. It's not like a game I've ever played before. It's basically doodling. But instead of like with a pen and paper, you can just place buildings and shit like that and like create big structures. And then you can create like pathways. You get a small little, not small, you get a pretty decent sized plot and you can terraform it to however you want to make it look. It's literally just building to see what you can create in your little glaive that they give you. And so I wanted to try it because I wanted to see like what it was all about. I saw some gameplay of it. Or not gameplay, but I saw some people playing it on Twitch and I was like, that sounds kind of fun. And it's cool. It's not something that I would play like a whole bunch. But like hold on, I'm pulling up a video, or not a video, a picture. Like you can create stuff like this. So when you get the game, when you first spawn in, all that's not there, and then you just start creating stuff.
Yeah. Looks like a very nice, relaxing, cozy game.
Yeah, it's just a relaxing, cozy game. There's no fighting. There's none of that. It's just you just build stuff.
Just building.
Yeah,
Just being a silly little guy.
it's cool. For what it is, it's a pretty it's a good game. For me, it's probably like a 2 out of 5.
But for what it's for the intended properties.
Yeah, for the people that love that kind of stuff, that like are super artistic and creative and have a lot of fun with that kind of stuff, you'll probably love it.
I have a game.
Oh shit!
I have a mobile game for the first time in a long time.
Oh shit. Don't call it a comeback.
Return of mobile, Jordy.
So, Age of Empires has finally released a mobile game after I don't know how long it's been since the third one originally came out. Everybody's been waiting for this. I gotta say I'm not all that impressed. It is very much a typical mobile builder game where you just like build up your little society. The stronger the building is, the longer you have to wait for it to build, or you can pay like $25 to have it build immediately. It's that kind of thing.
Cheap.
Yeah, cheap. There's a little bit of a gacha to it. You can unlock heroes to fight for you. That can do certain things for your troops or your squads or whatever, but you got to pull for them. So I mean, if you like gachas, that's a decent element to the game, I guess. Um, Really, the only thing that's keeping me playing it is the nostalgia. They use a lot of the old audio files from Age of Empires 2.
Mm.
So it sounds like you're playing the original game, but like you're just playing a mobile game.
Yeah,
Um, so I mean, for the nostalgia purposes, and because I'm a huge fan of the Age of Empires series, I'm giving the game like a 6 out of 10. But for somebody that's not like a fan already, probably not a good game to play. Um, Kind of lame actually. I'm gonna keep playing it though.
I hate it, but I'm gonna keep playing it.
You get to choose from 8 different civilizations, but there's no difference between any of them.
That's cool.
Oh, that's
That's
terrible.
cool.
Like you
That's
build
cool.
the same buildings. The only difference is the aesthetic looks different, and when you change civilizations, it'll rearrange all of your buildings.
Mm.
But other than that, it's all the exact same stuff. It's the
Well, yeah,
same.
you haven't paid for the skin pack yet.
Right.
Is there a lot of
same
like
troops that you use? Whatever heroes you pull, those are the same heroes you have. Whatever your civilization is, the story is the exact same. Like nothing else changes. Just
Dude, that's
just
crazy.
But it's whatever. That's whatever.
To kind of go on on a little bit of a tangent, it is incredibly hard to find any mobile games anymore that they're not just like pay $20 extra and you get to have fun on this game.
Yep.
Like, I just want a game that I can just sit and play and not have to sit here and worry about like, all right, I gotta watch ads for 5 minutes every level, or I can't actually play it unless I do this, or I don't know. It's just mobile games kind of suck anymore.
that's why card games were so good on mobile, because they don't do that shit.
Right.
Like first party card games like Pokemon.
Like Pokemon,
No
Magic,
ads.
all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
What really
No.
gets me is a lot of times mobile games will actually be fun and have good content, but you can't access it unless you're willing to either put in 4 years of gameplay or just give them $30 every other week.
Yep. Well, like that, what was it? ZZZ that you guys were playing or whatever?
Mm.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah. seemed like a great game that a lot of people would love to play. But unless you're throwing a bunch of money into it every time a new hero comes out, you're not going to have fun.
I'm gonna be honest. I played it on. I mean, I know it's a mobile game too. Played it only on PlayStation, but I had a great time playing it. Didn't pay a dime.
Yeah, but are you still playing it?
I only stopped playing it because other games came out.
Same,
I don't know.
honestly.
That's the only reason I stopped, because I love everything about that game. Really, aesthetic. I mean, gameplay, just dungeon crawly fun. Like,
That game did have an option to buy extra shit, but that you could still have a lot of fun and still have a lot to do without paying.
a lot. It had, at least where I was, like, I still had a lot of stuff I could do. It wasn't slowing down.
That's good.